Welcome to my clubhouse. My name is Sally Colón.
Something amazing is about to happen.
I just want to know, would you accept this rose?
Oh, he is Hollywood royalty.
It's not a story to be found anywhere.
What's going on?
You want to go there?
Yeah, because people want to know.
You have to move through the resistance to get to the future self.
Am I crazy? Tell my kids I love them.
I'm gonna let it shine.
You took my breath away.
$79,000.
Woo, baby.
That feeling you have, it spreads to everyone who sees it.
Do you like this dress?
Is it expanding at all?
People can change if you put the work in it.
Should we make out? Just kidding.
Wait, this is live? Yes. Oh, I had no idea.
Welcome to my clubhouse. My name is Sally Colón, and I am on a bed, as you can see, and it's not my bed, it's my guest bed. But I'm not going to tell you who she is yet, but I'll give you a hint. She's a former housewife of Beverly Hills and a Hollywood icon, and she just happens to be one of my very good girlfriends. And today we're going to be talking about being single moms in Los Angeles. Should we do the dating apps or not? And is reality TV really real? So stay tuned, and I want to say thank you to my incredible sponsor, Fast Fix Jewelry and Watch Repairs. I'm going to be talking about some of the jewelry that I'm wearing today and a discount that you can get. So stay tuned for that. When we come back after this video, she's going to be right here with me on the couch, and I can't wait for the conversation. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
We've developed this friendship. We've gone up and down. We've had, I went to Vanderpump, this, that, and then you're never present for me. You're never there. You just aren't.
Are you f***ing kidding me?
No, we talk, and then
My guard went up the minute you went to Vanderpump. My guard went up, sweet thing. Boom.
Okay, well
guard.
then
I
that
told
was
you.
it. Then at the party,
How
you should have
you
said. Then
The minute you did that, you
know
were
what?
done. You were done.
Whatever. No, that is rude. I've given you so much of my time, my energy, my fucking heart, you bitch.
Oh,
Seriously.
Wow.
No, I've given you everything, Lisa. Everything.
You don't even know me,
And you have
Eden.
to sit there and say that?
Eden, you don't even know me.
The minute you went to Vanderpump, you were done?
Wow. Oh, look who finally found your words.
It's not okay for you to treat me the way you do. I'm sick and tired of you walking all over me and using me as your fucking scapegoat.
Wow, okay. That is something.
I'm not kidding at all. And you know that. I don't get this, Matt.
Eden, I told you my
I've been
guard went up.
nothing but there for you. Nothing.
Eden,
To try to heal you.
I haven't asked you to be there for
Oh,
me.
really? When you
No.
were having problems with the kid?
Well, then I did, and then my
So
guard.
when it's okay for you to want me to be there for you,
Wow.
then I'll be there for you.
You're really
but for
upset.
you, yeah, I am.
You are really
But for you
upset.
to be there for me, God forbid.
Wow.
Wow, that video was so dramatic. So we're gonna find out, is that all real, the behind the scenes? And I am here with a former housewife of Beverly Hills. She is the daughter of an icon, Hair Mogul Vidal Sassoon, and she's one of my sister friends, which only 4 other women in the world have that title, and I love her. Please help me welcome Miss Eden Sassoon.
Hi, Sally. Sally's my biggest cheerleader.
Who brought you on to the Housewives?
Josh Flagg.
Oh, he was the one. Josh Flagg, you guys know him from...
Josh, I'm coming after you.
Yeah, hello, Josh. But and then you were whose friend, technically?
Lisa Rinna.
Lisa Rinna.
Ha ha. Ha ha.
She's not on anymore, by the way.
Ha ha. Ha ha.
So tell me, because I know a lot of people want to know, is the Housewives and all these reality shows, are they really real?
There's a aspect to it. You know, I think they have to stem from something that's created naturally, and then you create all the different teams.
Okay.
He said, she said, they said, remember when? No,
Okay.
actually, I don't remember when. Well, let me tell you how it goes.
Oh.
Oh, really? Oh, I kind of remember that. Oh, okay. But she said, what? And then
Okay.
you add
So
alcohol
it's-
to the mix of that, and you're in trouble.
So it's real, but it's also kind of scripted. Like they script stories. Is that how it is? And then they let you guys flow with
Go
that?
from there ish.
Okay.
But the story's not necessarily, it comes from a place of truth.
Okay.
But at some point, because I'm a true believer that there are spies within the cast, the girls are spies, and there's one working telling that producer this, and the other one's checking on this, and they're all working against each other, and they've got to know it because it's a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, here's the funny thing is while she was doing the show, she would get all her girlfriends together and we would watch the shows live, not live, but on TV when it first aired. And we were all like, oh my God, we were like on pins and needles. Like, what is Eden going to say? Like, what's going to happen? What are they going to say about her behind her back in the testimonials? That was that like your biggest fear? Like, what are they saying about me in their testimonials?
Nothing was my biggest fear. The biggest fear, and to be honest, say what you want, right? You know me. But the truth was sort of shocking, and how mean and just everyone was out to get one another. And you guys would all be very upset. Mom was upset, and everyone would call me, I can't believe it. You guys, it's a TV show.
It's a TV show, right?
Let's not cry about it.
Yeah, you got to have some drama, obviously. Otherwise, people don't last on that show. So...
Thank you.
So I read some stuff online. People were calling you one-hit wonder. Like, Eden didn't last because she wasn't dramatic enough or she was trying too hard. Like, people are mean, by the way.
But the truth is, the producers would come up to me and be like, Eden, I see it in your eyes. I can see what you want to say. Say it.
Just
and I was like, no, it's completely inappropriate. For the whole season until the final, if you saw season 7, then you saw at the end, I absolutely lost.
You let it all...
The whole thing, and that came from the depths of my soul. You could see the veins in my neck popping out, and it hurt. So I think I tried to, and that's not what you do in reality, right? You better be present in the moment and go in, and I kind of.
You did. You went in, and
I went in at the end.
You did. You look beautiful doing it, by the way.
Dad was very proud.
If you're gonna be crazy on TV, at least look good doing it, okay?
Yeah.
So most of your story.
If you don't look good, we don't look.
Her dad's line. If you don't look good, we don't look good. I love that. Vidal Sassoon. Oh my goodness. So I actually never got to meet your dad, and because he passed away before you and I became friends. So. But I heard so many incredible things about your dad, of course, and I knew of him, of course. Who didn't know of him in our generation? Vidal Sassoon jeans, shampoo and conditioner, the hair, all of it, all the things.
See, but yes. I was going to go into. It's interesting, like how we know of him, and yet he was so much more than Nobody really knows. I guess the point being, nobody really knows who that person is, and not because you have a name, but can never judge someone else for what you think that they are, when in reality their story is probably so different.
Yeah, you just don't know.
Right.
What was it like being the daughter of Vidal Sassoon?
I mean, it was all good, right? For me, it was just my dad. I saw. He showed us all sides. So we traveled, we saw in different countries, we saw third world countries. He didn't just say, hey, you're, born in New York, raised in Beverly Hills, and you're going to live in this big house, and these people are going to drive you to school and pick you up, and Tisha, my nanny who raised me, and Carmen are going to take, it wasn't just like, this is your life, enjoy it for it. Like, I remember I was 16, I'm like, Dad, took him to BMW.
You took him to
I took him to BMW. And he got this look on his face. I was 15. Wow. And he walked out, and my dad could go to 0 to 60 quick. Look on his face, looked at me, how dare you? When you get that car, you will earn it. And I was like,
go Dad.
Okay, can I get a convertible cabriolet?
Those were so popular back in the day.
I got one. But yes, I'll never forget that, or the type of thing I'd always like, you dad, darling, shh. And I was like, why is he ignoring me? This is always something I talk about because I felt unheard. But the message that he was giving was like, go do something for somebody else. And that's what I learned today. Like, it's not about me. It's about what I can do and be of service for others.
Right.
And he taught me these things, whether he did it in the right way or a way that's all he knew.
Yeah.
He was amazing. And when I say 0 to 60 in a second, I mean, you better run. And then, life was beautiful as long as I kept things in perspective.
I want to go back really quickly to talk about that lesson that your dad taught you, because I think a lot of times, and you and I have lots of deep conversations. I mean, that's why we're friends, because we can go deep, you know, and if I'm going through something, you pick me up. If you're going through something, I pick you up. And that's what our friendship is. But you said something so beautiful, and it was basically, we don't need to try to get what we need from other people.
Right.
When we can get it for ourselves first, then we can take that to help other people, right? Because there are people that don't have the tools.
Right.
I didn't have tools until 6 years ago when I went through my transformation. I didn't know how to process through my pain. You didn't know how to process through your pain until you went through transformation.
And still
we're processing. I mean, forever we're going to process. But at some point you have to enter the journey of learning how to process properly, how to not allow your triggers to hurt you anymore and hurt other people for that matter.
Yeah.
Because when you get triggered, everyone around you hurts besides you.
Right.
So talk about that a little bit.
I think what, you know, lately has been coming up is you can only give what you have, right? So that's what I was saying. If I'm not capable or understand that or have that tool or capacity to give you what you need from me, then unless I have it, you're not going to get it.
That's right.
Right?
So don't try to, what do they say? Don't try to squeeze.
I said, don't try to milk a cow that has no milk.
There you go.
'Cause you ain't going to get it here.
There you go. Let's talk about dating in LA. That was not a segue, please.
That was great.
Okay, so Eden and I are both single moms. She's about to turn 50. I'm already in the 50s club. And, you know, it's difficult sometimes. I've been single, you know, divorced 6 years. You've been divorced how long?
15 years.
You've had some boyfriends. We've had boyfriends, but obviously we're still single because the right one hasn't come. And so we've been on dating apps. And actually, just so you know, she's the one that convinced me to go on dating apps because I was like, no, heck no, I'm not doing it. And she was like, why not? So anyway, I got on
her to work that muscle.
I did. And it was good though, because I got to meet some people and all that stuff. And I know that my guy, I mean, I'm pretty sure my guy is not going to come from an app, but I have met some great guys. But, you know, are dating apps good or not good? What's your thought about dating apps?
I mean,
I know you like it.
Well, no. So yes, I have enjoyed them in the past, but I'm at a place where no, what happens is you meet someone, right? And so they're literally at our disposal. Like your brain's like dopamine, more dopamine. Oh my God, this is the one. I rush. You get in the conversation. It's great. All of a sudden you meet. Next, let's go. It's really just like, for me, it's too exhausting. And it became this sort of, let's just replace my ism with that. Literally. Addiction.
I want to tell you guys a quick fun story because, you know, I used to be in the studio, as you guys know, and then we moved into on location, which I love way more because it just feels right to me. And last Friday, I wasn't in the studio because I'm not in there anymore. And Eden and I decided, because every Thursday night I come here and we have, you know, mom's night in or mom's night out, whatever we decide. And we watch like what our favorite, our show now, Farmer Wants a Wife. But tons of different reality shows because we're junkies. And we're like this, give me the next reality show, you know. And so we went to the beach. We were in Malibu and we were hanging out and we had lunch on the pier. It was so beautiful. And we really need to take time for ourselves because it just makes a difference, especially with people that you love.
Don't forget we did House of Core Pilates prior to the beach.
We did House of Core Pilates with our friend Drew, which by the way, if you are looking for a new Pilates place, Brentwood, House of
Core. It's incredible and it's here. So we did that for ourselves. That was the big part. And thank Drew for being a part of it.
Thank you, Drew. And then we went to Malibu, we were laying on the beach and there was this like handsome guy next to us, like a little bit. And I looked over, I'm like, that's a handsome guy. And Eden goes, you should go talk to him. I'm like, no, I don't do that.
Pretty sure she said, look, there's my future husband.
Don't say that. I didn't say that. I did not say that.
I might have told him. So I said, Sally, go talk to him. And she's like, no,
I don't do that.
And I said, you want me to?
And I said, yes. So she was the greatest wing woman. So she got up, walked on over to him. And what did you say?
I said, sir, do you mind if I approach you?
Just that.
Which is so not like me. I usually would be like, what's up?
What's up?
I'm like,
But he was like a mature, like real man.
And he's like, of course. And so I sat down next to him. I'm like, question, are you single?
I love that you started with that.
And he's like, yes. I said, well, my friend thinks you're very handsome. And she's just too shy to come over and talk to you, so I'm here.
And then she went down because she knows me very well.
Yeah.
She went down the line. Are you this? Are you this? Are you this? And once that was done, and she took care of all the bullet points, hey, get over here. So I walked over, very shy, and I was in a bikini. Hello. But I put a wrap around me, and she's like, this is Anthony, this is Sally, bye. And she left us, and I was like, okay, hi, this is awkward, but. So we talked for like 10 minutes, and it was a great conversation. It was easy. He was easy. The next day, he called me, didn't text. He called me like a real man would, okay? And he said, this is Anthony from Malibu. And then he said, long story short, he asked if I would go out with him. I said, yes. We had our first date last night. It was incredible. He's amazing. And I can't wait to see him again. So to be continued.
He is really kind
He's great.
and soothing. And
He is.
Yes.
He's a good guy.
Yes.
And then you went out with a guy last night. And then we came home. And tell me about your guy.
The only things we need to know, he's age appropriate.
Yes.
He has health insurance.
Oh!
He's successful. He has a job. It's interesting because he's like, what are your green light things? I'm like, can we go into the red light
zone.
things first?
Yeah, red flag.
So
we need
did
a red flag.
And then we started to do the green. And I kept naming off these sort of things that were exterior things that they needed to have.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, they need to have them.
Yeah.
And then he's like, well, what about like sort of, personality, character? I'm like, oh, you like
those things. Okay.
I said, well, I would like someone to somewhat mirror me, have been doing or have done the work, physically fit, all the things that what's the word I'm looking for? Adventurous.
Yes. Spontaneous.
Right. Also can chill and relax and just keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Absolutely.
But again, the first few things, age appropriate and health insurance is great.
Okay, on that note, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Here's a commercial from my sponsor, Fast Fix Jewelry and Watch Repair. We'll be right back. My incredible sponsors, Fast Fix in Valencia. I'm wearing one of their beautiful rings. And if we can do a full shot, Andy, we have all their jewelry right here. There's some beautiful stuff here. Do you have a woman in your life? You don't have a woman in your life. But when you're ready, let me know. Because here's the cool thing is that you get 26% off. Not 25, 26, because that's our favorite number. So if you go into the store, Fast Fix in Valencia, and you tell them Sally sent me, you get 26% off anything in the store except for their 65% off, which this ring is 65% off at their store. It's beautiful. Isn't that beautiful?
It's very beautiful.
Oh, so I get to wear it. So every week I'm going to be showing you guys some incredible jewelry. So thank you, Fast Fix in Valencia. I love you guys. We are back on Welcome to My Clubhouse. My name is Sally Colón. I'm joined by Eden Sassoon. So are you still in touch with any of the housewives from your season 7? I'll take that as a no. And who were your favorite in season 7 and who are your favorite now?
Oh, my favorite, let's be real, Vanderpump, she's
fabulous.
We just had this thing, and whether it was because she happened to know my father and, she maybe would have abused me if she didn't, but it was great. Towards the end, I gotta say, Kyle and I, it was nice.
I like Kyle, actually.
It's hard because looking back and then being in the moment, Brenna was my favorite, and then she threw me under every bus she could possibly throw me under, and whatever with the rest, really. Yeah. But today, I wish Crystal and Garcelle were.
Crystal.
I wish I was on with them. I wish.
Yeah.
Oh, Winter, sit down. You're just gonna get a little coat.
Little coat right here. Blanket.
So yeah, I wish I was on there today. Within reason. Let's go back.
And that's what I was gonna ask you next. Would you go back if they asked?
Not today, maybe in the future, but I would do the girls' trip, oddly enough.
Yes, bravo. Andy, if you're watching right now, please put Eden on the girls' trip. Please. I would love to see you on there.
It would be, I just got the chills, actually. Yes. I started sweating. But I would do a real go in and just give it some real. But you know what? I love the fact that they mix the women. And so understanding where most of these women probably have come from,
right,
and then sort of their intentions, but I'm smarter now.
Yeah.
It would be fun.
It would be so fun. Yeah. What do you think about Taylor leaving Housewives of Beverly Hills to go to Housewives of Orange County? She's on the new season.
No.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that I watched her when she was on BH.
Yeah, here's the thing. I don't want to say anything mean about anybody, but she really didn't grab. Like, I wasn't impacted by her, so I'm not sure why they would bring her onto another Housewives show.
Well, I can imagine why they'd take her to OC and then what she's probably going to give now. And it's been years.
So we shall see what that's going to be like.
Yeah.
Let's switch a little bit to your sobriety. Because as a lot of you guys know, my dad was sober, and I was very, very close to my dad. And so I saw a lot of the stuff that he went through. I'm seeing some of the stuff that you're going through because you were sober for how many years?
So my first sobriety date was December 5th, 2012. And my new sobriety date is April 9th, 2023.
So May
28
9th.
days.
May 9th will be your 30th day, which that's a kind of a big deal, right?
Yeah. And May 9th. So interestingly enough, I don't know that you know this, April 9th. So when I got sober, I was dating Jesse. And Jesse had always been like, be the best version of yourself. And it took me 6 months to kind of click into that.
This
but
was the first time.
Remember, yes.
The first time.
And so the second time, May 9th is Jesse's birthday. And my 30-day trip would be on my father's day that we lost him.
Oh,
so that's sort of an interesting, for me at least, there's
a lot going on with that.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So what are the hardest parts about being sober and then not being sober and then being sober again?
It feels amazing because there's reasons why I decided, I got this. It's been 9.5 years. I can do this. No.
I was there for a couple of them.
Yeah, yes, she was. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It feels amazing because I wouldn't be where I am today. And the last 20 days have been some of the best 20 days of my life. Because I've been, even in sobriety the first time since the show, I was becoming numb.
Yeah.
And I was turning into something that I wasn't recognizing. And the truth is that I wasn't doing the work. I wasn't working AA one day at a time and giving it over to the God that I understand. So it's truly a gift, really a gift, and in every way. And I'm learning, and I'm sitting in my uncomfortable feelings, and I'm speaking up for myself in a kind, loving way, and I'm present, right, with my girlfriends who I love and I honor, and I'm making amends in relationships that might have kind of gone a little
left.
As much as it's overwhelming, if I slow down, pause, and just do everything literally one day at a time, even moment to moment,
and one step at a time, right? Because we are like fast forward everything. Like, we don't know how to just go from one step to the second step to the third step. We want to go first step to 10 steps further, and we miss all the learning opportunities in between. And I think that's an issue. I have to say, you and I have been friends a long time. We've had our ups and downs. But this is different this time. I see you differently. I feel you differently. Like, I feel like we're more like this. Just watching you, I'm proud. I really am proud of you.
Likewise. Because we mirror one another.
We really do.
Opened our hearts to one another.
Yeah. Friendship is tough because we're so close, and sometimes we could get triggered by something, and if we don't know each other enough to say, I'm being a little bit triggered right now by something you're saying or doing, and you just get upset and then you walk away, we don't do that anymore. Like, we've learned. We also understand. We really understand
our patterns and the way we would get triggered and work off each other wasn't us today. It was us way back when. It was like two 12-year-olds fighting.
Yeah. And friendship is a beautiful thing when you can find honest friends. If you have friends in your life that are telling you what you want to hear, run as fast as you can, because you don't want those people in your life.
We don't do that.
We don't do that at all. So, find the friends, and how important is community. It's extremely important to have people in your life, especially we are about to be empty nesters soon. In the next, your daughter's leaving for college, Liv, in a few months. My daughter turns 18 in a few months. They're going to be gone. We have smaller ones, but we're in the process of starting to feel that empty nester feeling, Eden.
But that being said, even when we're home alone, and yet whether it's the phone or what connects us or waiting for our Thursday nights, like, loneliness is real. The struggle is real. It hurts. It's painful. It's being present with it and knowing we're not alone. And we check in morning, afternoon, night, and just to, see where we're at, which is so special. I don't know that I would be where I'm at today without the handful of girls that are so in my life. And I truly can say that I am making the best effort I can to be there for myself first and for them in every way. Because I know the pain. I so know the pain.
Yeah, she's very different right now. She's, you know, she checks in with me. I feel like I can go to you anytime and go like, don't judge me, but I just had this thought. And she's like, let's talk about it. You know, so knowing that I can say anything to you and that there's no judgment there and vice versa. Those are the kind of friendships that you need to look for, you know, otherwise those aren't.
And it feels so good. I learned something myself the other day where she reached out immediately and I was like, give me a minute. Or I said 5. And then I was like, hold on, give me a minute. And I was like, it's not about you, Eden. Put what was going on. Because she was going
through her own thing at that moment.
At that second. And I was like, breathe, pause, put that, don't worry, this will be taken care of, hand it over, and be there for Sally. And it shifted everything.
That was a very big deal for me in that moment, I have to say.
It was amazing for
so
both
thank
of
you
us.
For that. Life is hard sometimes. I think a lot of times people see us and they're like, oh, they got it together, they got this, but it really, none of that matters because it's really about the soul. It's about waking up. It's about loving yourself. It's about being healthy in your own skin and not being afraid to speak out when you feel bad about something. You know what? People are going to judge you no matter what. But if you have the right people in your life, then when you wake up and you're feeling depressed or anxious, nobody likes to say I'm depressed today or I'm anxious today. Yeah, but now we do because we can vibe off each other and go, okay, today you're depressed, let's talk through it. Oh, today you're depressed. All right, let's talk to and why. And exposing yourself to whatever that feeling is.
Yes, that right there, that honesty and vulnerability and truth and knowing that you're not the only one.
Right.
Look, there's 50 other people here
going through the same thing.
Exactly. And so you and I do that for one another all the time. And I think also just to say, because we talk about this a lot, is being vulnerable, coming to terms with deciding to take action and then taking action, right? And then we know that most likely that's going to happen again. All right, let's accept it.
And go through them. It's fine.
Right.
You learn through them. It feels good. Exactly. Yeah. It doesn't feel maybe good in the moment, but it feels good after.
Right.
So we're going to sort of wind down, and I just want to know, like, what's...
Sleep?
I know. This is our every Thursday night we come here. This is the bed we sleep on. We usually have food here. Tonight,
our hair is like up.
Our head is up it. Yeah, and tonight we decided this is so bad.
You gonna tell them?
I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. Okay. Normally we eat very healthy foods. In the morning we'll have like yogurt and fruit. Today we had like gluten-free tortilla with like all kinds of healthy things.
Hold on, I got up and I made her Dave's Killer bread, the raisin cinnamon. I put some peanut butter and I cut up an apple with a little bit of banana.
Yeah. So we normally eat healthy, but every once, and I cook quite a bit. You guys know that. So I'll cook for us. But tonight we decided we're going to be really bad. Once a month, we're really bad. And it's always the same meal. It's either pizza or go.
Okay, but it's not once a month. It's like once every 6 months.
Okay, fine.
McDonald's!
Big Macs, baby.
Okay, but I'm taking off one of the patties and the top bread.
And I'm taking off the middle bread.
Okay.
So we're good. If that's what we need to tell each other, do not judge us, people.
We'll take a picture in bed eating it.
So we're going to Ty's his lacrosse game, because we got to do the mom stuff first, and then we're going to have our Big Macs, and then we're going to lay here and we're going to watch some kind of reality show. No dates tonight. But hey, you might see this more. Eden and I are thinking about doing some more stuff together, but having some fun and getting out of the house and doing fun outside of here as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And I want to say thank you to Fast Fix Jewelry and Watch Repair, my sponsor, because I love you guys. Yay. And I just want to show you guys, Ryan, if you can get some close-ups of some of my jewelry. I have the layer. You love the heart?
I love them all. Yeah. And I have that chain actually, but this with all the different color stones.
Yeah. So this used to be 2 bracelets.
Oh.
And they do custom design at Fast Fix. So they turned it into a necklace. But I want to tell you a quick little story. One of my best friends, CD, she had a whole box of jewelry from her grandmother, her mom, her first diamond ring that her husband gave her. And we took it all. And we melted everything down and made her 2 infinity diamond rings that she wears every day. So they do custom design as well. If you go in the store only in Valencia and you say Sally 26, you get 26% off. That's a lot.
Even on the Rolex?
Not possibly on the Rolex. We will negotiate any deal.
I'm like, I saw that Rolex.
Yes. And Mother's Day is coming up. We're both moms. There's plenty of moms that are watching right now. Do not forget your mom. Make sure you come in. I might be there on Saturdays and Sundays. I'm just saying you might be able to say hi. But I'm really excited, and I'm excited for you and the show and your sobriety and May 9th. 30 days.
Well, but all I have is today. So
all you have is
but
today.
Thank you for that. I know what you're saying.
And Winton and Gracie made an appearance today, and I love us, our friendship. I hope that you guys have close friends out there that you can trust and love, but start with you first. As they say, put the mask on you first, the oxygen mask on you first, so that you can help others. And then is there any final words?
Oh my God, my final words. So just be present. Be present today in the moment and do it with love and kindness.
Yay! And thank you guys for joining us on Welcome to My Clubhouse. My name is Sally Colón. Where can people follow you?
Thank you, Sally. Instagram at Eden Sassoon, EdenSassoon.
And I'm at Sally Colón, the number 1. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio. And I'm so excited. Next week, I have someone from Love Island. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but we're going to be doing some fun stuff. And then the week after that,
shirt off.
He will have his shirt off. Hey! And maybe we'll tell you more stories about the dating world. So make sure to follow us both. We're going to be doing some more videos together. And I appreciate you guys all for coming and watching. Make sure to leave us a comment. Let us know that you were here. And we'll see you next time on Welcome to My Clubhouse. Mwah. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.
Not guilty.
Friday night.
I'm not guilty.
We did it.
I'm not guilty.
We got the Big Macs tonight. You are.
I told you I'm giving half my meat to my dogs. It's really sad when I won't eat all the meat, but I'll give it to my dogs.
We're having Big Macs and French fries. Don't judge us. We know we're not the only ones.
Or judge us.
So, or you can judge us because we don't care.
Yum.
It's so good. Why are these Big Macs so good?
That's what they do. They get you.
Oof, it's the sauce.
It's a problem.
We got a problem.
It's a conspiracy.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
It was fun. It was
Winston
fun.
and Grace are like, well done.
Look at Winston's like, are we done yet? Are we done yet?
He's like, what just happened? What just happened?
We should go for a little walk.
What's going on?
Do you want to walk?
This minute?
No,
Oh.
right now. Like, after we brought everything up, like I wanna do a little like. I don't know. It's like 80 degrees right now.
I know.
Do we go to the beach? Do we go?
The beach? We have to be at the game. You do know it's, what is it, 4:30?
What time is it? Why isn't my watch working? 3:28.
Okay, it's 3:30. There's no
3:30. Okay. All right, let's do something. Let's go walk around the neighborhood.
Good.
Ryan's here.
Good. Thank you, Ryan.
Ryan, say hi to the people.
Thank you.
This is the guy that makes everything happen
Winnie
behind
and
the scenes.
Pooh.
Wait,
And
you gotta
the
say it
honey.
over
Yeah, you
here.
gotta
Ryan
get
doesn't
over
like to be on
here.
camera. Take a
He's
peek.
hiding.
Just a quick peek.
Just like a hi. Come on.
There's Ryan.
Yay!
That's Ryan! We have a very small team, but listen, we're small and mighty.
Yeah, you are. You guys are.
Yeah, it's good. It'll be good.
It's amazing.
I think people will receive it well, and people love you.
I love that. No, the way you work together, though. You walked in, you worked. Well done. He's like.
Ryan's great. Ryan will show up. Here's the funny thing about Ryan. He'll show up anywhere. We drove a really long way to go fly. He didn't really know what we were doing. I didn't tell him. He was like, what the heck? What
Oh, you went on that?
He didn't go on it.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't either.
He was like nervous for me, I think. Were you nervous for me?
Yeah. You bring out all this in him. He's like, sorry, there's too many pets. I don't want them.
I know.
I'm flying. Oh, just wait.
I know. I would love to have one more like intern to, just help Ryan set up. And then like make sure
you could find,
things.
Oh, well, when you're ready. Yeah,
I need to find another intern.
Well, if
you're watching right now behind the scenes, you want an intern for me, DM.
That's smart.
I know.
Smart. Do it. She's an amazing teacher.
Thank you.
Really amazing teacher.
Everything.
No, seriously. Like.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love it. I love what I do.
You're good at
it. And I love you. And I love the doggies. And I love Ryan. I love everybody.
I'm gonna love my Big Mac in a few hours.
And we love our Big Macs. And that's a wrap. Oh. Thank you for watching. Bye.